Okay, so here's the deal. I've written this story, and I want to kind of get your feedback on it because I'm thinking about publishing them in a book, and I think it would be really good and helpful to kind of get your feedback. And plus, the story is kind of one of those I think that you have to have read to you. It's not one that you just you get on your own. You need to read it. You need to have it read to you. So here it is. It's called The Hunted, The Played, and The Conquered. Okay. Picture. Midnight. Samford University. Cold. Darkness. The clock tower chimes in the background. In a whispery voice, oh, that's me, sorry. Cold breeze sweeps across me, and sweat droplets of anticipation and fear trickle down my face. For I am in search of the mysterious, three-legged, black, 9-foot stallion. Usually kept from public view, this elusive creature is rumored to be left out and unattended around special occasions. For months I have been planning and contemplating my strategy, my subterfuge, my plan of attack. I shall take and capture that enormous black creature, risking life and limb and possible expulsion from Samford, might I add. With the law library incident still fresh on my mind, but that's another story. I digress. Even so, I fear that tonight will only lead to another failed hunt. However, once more, I trod that delicate straw-laden sod around the back of the music hall. Fully armed with my personal arsenal of majestic sheet music, which only the dead could match, I slowly began my descent into the underworld of the Samford campus. Water droplets slowly back. I followed my usual route through the basement, around the corridors. Suddenly, I hear something. Huh? What is it? He can't speak English, and he has no idea of my true authority. Ha! I fear him not. I sneak up behind the backstage door, only letting enough light through to view my unsuspecting prey. I scoured the territory as though I were a native on the Great Serengeti, bending my head and piercing through the darkness with my brown eyes. I see nothing. Then, shimmering silver, black and visage of several hundred feeble and helpless music stands, I spot what seems to be a massive-looking creature, about 9 feet in length, with only one back leg. Uncanny, I say. Gasp again! That must be the great creature that I am hunting. Quickly I closed the door. I leaned my back against the door, accidentally hitting my head against the frame. I thought, is this pain on my brow a warning from the gods of the hunt, and an omen of some extreme danger that I could be in? Or an impending security guard, whatever you want to think. Should I turn back now before it is too late? I closed my eyes for a brief second to try to think, to relieve some of the pain in my pounding head. Bruised and beaten before the great capitulation had already begun, I tried to catch my breath. I assessed the impending danger. To the devil with this fear of the unknown. I shall be fearless. I shall be fearless. My heart was racing. I felt my blood pulsating the very nerves and veins of my fingers. My glorious white digits were wringing wet with sweat and trembled at the very thought of those 88 beautiful ivories. Feeling empowered and courageous, I clung ever more to my weaponry of sheet music, for I was ready for my battle against my immense subterfuge. For this is the night I will capture my prey. I quickly planned my invasive strategy. To my right, I see conspicuously these housemates. Which is it? No time to think. I must act now. I get them all. Alas, I take one quest. I shall get them all. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I flip the lights. I capture it, catapulted onto my prey with the velocity of a godless rabbit, slashing and ripping across the ivories. I caught the creature in time, and it was under my complete control. I thought to myself, this is how how Jeff Corwin must feel. Before he was dead, of course. Ha ha ha! I, the great Greek hunter Artemides, have seized my quarry before the mighty beast even knew it. It was fulfilling the very breath and beauty that is roaring it out as I bombarded it piece after piece. The huge animal, the huge creature felt that it could take no more. The huge animal begged for my mercy. I gave it none. I gave it none. And just as the massive creature felt that it could take no more, I ripped through a massive two-handed gliss, unleashed the brutality that is Dino. I controlled the animal as a mighty Indian warrior, rising upon the great precipice of fear before a battle of an entire civilization. I felt that I could execute no more. And after I felt that I could execute no more of my wrath upon the beast, I stood back to survey the damage and catch my breath. It was no longer elusive, no longer hidden, no longer did my head hurt. I bore no signs of scarring. The beast was untamed, by nature, by the very nature of its existence. I said, for I have conquered the 9-foot black piece, for I have conquered that 9-foot piece of black majestic madness. Standing at ease, my left knee slightly bent, my weaponry at my side, I reviewed the black carcass lying lifeless and docile on the stage in front of me. And with a feeling of a fearless hunter, smiling, the quenched thirst in my eye that only a hunter can feel, I whispered through the cool, crisp night indoor air. This, my dear Steinway, my dear silent Steinway, is only the beginning. Piano key slightly tremble in the background.